My first rant is on the WWE. Oh my gosh, look how far they have fallen. Whatever happened to WWF Attitude? That's what I remember. That it was rude, crude, and always awesome. Non-stop action, and the storylines were actually fun to follow. Now it's just a bunch of stupid bull crap. It's turned into a soap opera. They got sued by the World Wildlife Fund, so they had to switch their logo to this. And you know what sucks? Their name is WWE now, World Wrestling Entertainment. Why? Why did you call yourself World Wrestling Entertainment? That just gives it away that wrestling is fake. Yes, I know wrestling is fake, so don't complain to me. I still enjoy to watch it because it's just cool to watch. I don't care if it's fake, I just like it. It's But anyway, WWE, they used to be on top. The best wrestling ever. But then they got rid of all the superstars that made them famous, and now they're bringing in a bunch of new people with no talent whatsoever, and they're starting to become famous. And they're giving all the bad guys the championships, and we don't want to see the bad guys with championships. It's stupid. We want to see the good guys with the championships. But the good guys they suck. I mean, one of the big examples is John Cena. I hate his guts. He's just a wannabe gangster who just happens to be very popular with everybody. I don't know why, but I hate him. And then there's Batista, a juiced-up, steroid-induced monster that has no character whatsoever. People just like him because he's big and muscly. The only thing that's been keeping WWE alive is The Undertaker. He's my favorite wrestler. And as soon as he retires, I'm done watching WWE for good. Thank God for TNA. Total non-stop action. That's what wrestling should be. And you know what? WWE, one change is bad thing that happened to WWE is when it went into HD. I mean, look at the stage. It's huge. And not only that, look at all the lights. I watch wrestling for wrestling, not a friggin' neon light show. That's really, really annoying. Anyway, WWE, you're not what you used to be. Go back to the Attitude Era. You don't have to bring back all the old wrestlers, but you could at least try to be like you did a while ago. I mean, stop doing all the kid stuff and go back to doing the serious stuff. Please. Make wrestling fun to watch again. You'll do the world a whole favor. Bye. My next rant is on Nick. It's just like Cartoon Network and Disney. Nick has gone downhill as well. The Nick I remember, it wasn't Nick, it was Nickelodeon. It'll always be Nickelodeon to me. It used to air a lot of good shows. Ren and Stimpy, Rocko's Modern Life, Doug, Angry Beavers. Those were good cartoons. They even had some good live action shows like All That, Kenan and Kel, The Amanda Show, the list goes on. But now they've sunken really, really bad. All they ever air is SpongeBob and iCarly marathons. Like I said, SpongeBob used to be good, but then it went downhill. But come on! What is it about SpongeBob that makes him so friggin' popular? They have marathons of him every stinking day. It's ridiculous. I mean, don't you think people are going to get bored of seeing the same stuff over and over again? I mean, the only people that, well, anyway, you're overexposing him. Come on, that's ridiculous. A yellow sponge can only be good for 10 years. Anyway, iCarly. I don't get what kids see in this show. It's just a bunch of teenagers doing random stuff for the internet. I mean, come on. What kind of creativity is that? I mean, they today I'm gonna do the hula dance while sticking my leg in a bucket of molten acid, hoping I don't burn. That's ridiculous. That's random and very random. It doesn't even make any sense. And randomness can be funny, but randomness that doesn't make any sense, that's a different thing. And also, there's that stupid fat kid who always has his shirt off. What in the heck? What are they thinking? Who the heck wants to stare at a fat kid with his shirt off? That's nasty. The only reason I know stuff about the show is because my cousins watch it all the time, and I always turn away when that stupid fat kid's on because I don't want to look at his nasty body. That's gross. Put a shirt on that stinking kid. So anyway, Nick has gone downhill badly. There's no shows worth watching on anymore. And just not cool. I would rant about the Naked Brothers band, but that'll take another 10 minutes because I hate them so much. And I'm running out of time on this one. So anyway, Nick, go back to Nickelodeon. We beg you. Please, please. And finally, the last rant is on people saying cartoons are just for kids. This all starts at school when kids ask me what I like to watch, and I tell them I like to watch a lot of classic cartoons. They laugh at me and say, "Dude, that stuff's for little kids." Well, let me tell you something. Back then, those cartoons were made for adults. And if you took time to watch them on DVD and not watch the TV versions, because the TV versions are going to cut this stuff out, a lot of those cartoons contain stuff that would be unheard of and put into cartoons today. There was ethnic stereotypes, lots of violence, and even pop culture references. See? Yeah, for kids. And not only that, there was a lot of suicide gags in cartoons. A lot of characters committed suicide because back then it was humorous. For kids. I mean, this is stupid. Thanks to soccer moms who think cartoons are so violent and might poison the kids' minds, we have to put up with all this bullcrap. Cartoons went from fast-paced, slapstick humor to kid-friendly girl ponies and all that stupid stuff. That's bullcrap! Oh my gosh, only little kids would want to watch that stuff. Exactly. So anyway, cartoons, I just hate it. Hate it when people say that cartoons are just for kids, because they're not. They are not. Heck, they've even made cartoons that are for adults. But I don't like those shows because I just don't like adult humor. I really don't. I'm a clean person and I don't like dirty stuff. I honestly don't. And those adult shows, I mean, I'm not going to go on about them because I don't like them. I really don't. I just like good old cartoons that are nice. I mean, if you cut out a lot of the stuff, the classic cartoons are actually family friendly, so adults can get them and children can get them. One big example is the Flintstones. Kids like the animation, and adults could relate to the pop culture references and the everyday situations and relate to it. That's what a good cartoon is for. A good cartoon is not focused on just adults or just kids. It's focused for both, because that's what makes a good cartoon. Anyway, when I grow up and make cartoons, if some soccer mom says that my cartoons are too violent, I'm gonna say, get a friggin' life. Because you do your job, I'll do mine. So anyway, cartoons are not just for kids.